Have you watched all the shows?
I've seen a lot of commercials of the shows.
Okay.
And so I'm going off that.
What about White Lotus? Because you obviously have
White
an
Lotus.
accent.
Yeah.
And,
White Lotus, of course. It's about a lotus.
It's about a
And
lotus.
yeah, it's more lotus than you think.
If you're like Emmy host Nate Bargatze and haven't seen all the nominated shows, well, you might still watch the Emmy Awards for this. You are making a $100,000 donation to the Boys and Girls Club of America, which is amazing that you're doing that. But there's a catch.
There's a catch.
Bargatze says for every Emmy winner's acceptance speech that exceeds the allotted 45 seconds
and perfect choice of music,
the donation shrinks by $1,000 per second.
Ouch.
The positive too, if they go under, we will put money on top of it.
Okay.
So I would prefer them not all go that under, because that can get pretty expensive. And the amount of money I give the Boys and Girls Club is totally up to all of Hollywood.
Either way, Bargatze can afford it. He's currently Billboard's #1 selling stand-up comic in America. His tour grossed more than $80 million last year alone. For his first Hollywood hosting gig, he's getting advice from veterans like Nikki Glaser, Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, and Conan O'Brien.
They're all just kind of like, you just got to be you and trust that you know what you're doing. When you go try to appease what you think they want you to do is usually when it's going to go bad. Fortunately, learned that in other settings, and so I don't have to, hopefully not learn it, in front of Harrison Ford.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
Bargatze says sure, he'll joke about Hollywood, but in his trademark polite style. Like the cancellation of nominee Stephen Colbert's late night show. Is that off limits, or are you going to address it?
I think we'll say something, but it'll be done in a fun, playful way instead of, mean.
That family-friendly comedic style has helped the Tennessee native gain wide appeal in an era where comedy often divides audiences. Bargatze met his wife while working at Applebee's.
Welcome my daddy, Nate Bargatze.
And his daughter introduces him at many of his shows.
And I want her to feel like she's a part of this, and my life is her life, and everything we do is kind of, you do it for your kids, and so I just wanted to have a connection, and that's when I started doing it.
His father was a magician and a clown.
I did some shows with him when I was little, and so, I think I got bit by the bug pretty early without even realizing it. And my dad still comes out with me. I mean, he comes to Vegas with me. He's done over 100 shows with me. I'm doing Madison Square Garden, and he's going to be there for that one.
I have to ask, did you have a fear of clowns growing up? Because a lot of kids do.
I had a joke about, because I would say, have you ever been yelled at by a clown? Because I have. And it's pretty confusing to get yelled at by a guy that's got a smile painted on his face.
Bargatze doesn't fear the Emmy stage. In fact, this star can't wait to be starstruck. Who are you excited to see?
Ben Stiller, I'm excited to see.
Well, Severance has the most nominations, so you will definitely
Ben
meet Ben Stiller.
We should cross paths.
Yes. You obviously have done so much, again, with your sold-out tours and New York Times best-selling book. You have a feature film coming up with Mandy Moore. What's next for you?
I got this tour. It's going to be going through to next August. And then I want to make movies and start building a world where I have a company called Nateland, and I want to be able to make stuff with, the next talents that come up and the next generation of stars that come up. And when I started, it's like, it's hard. You don't feel like you got a lot of people looking out for you when you're starting, and I want to do that with comedians. And we do a showcase on our Nateland YouTube channel. I want comedians that are 18 now or 15 now that might start one day to see that you can go just do stand-up and tour like a musician. You don't have to always go do movies or this kind of stuff. You can do it if you want to, but you get it because of stand-up comedy. And so I think stand-up's in a great spot.